Because they start thinking, man, I can't catch this. How do I catch this guy? How do I work this guy out? No one fights like me in the division. Yeah, okay, 7, 8 years ago I lost to some guys who made it into the UFC, but no one has beat me domestically. No one has beat me domestically worth a dime. My name's Aaron Smackwell, Blackwell, fighting out Nova Forza. My MMA record is 14 wins, 9 losses and 1 draw, and I'm 30 years old. Exposure-wise, yeah, it's great, but I fought on Cage Rage back in the day. I went to the Ultimate Fire tryouts in New Jersey, so I've been to like places where there's a lot of media, a lot of attention, fought big name guys. So for me, pay-per-view is just another chance to excel and to perform. And if you, the way I look at it is, the more pressure is put on me, the better I perform. Every time there's pressure put on me, whatever they, I could be the underdog, doesn't matter. I always win, I always outperform, and put pay-per-view in there just makes me think, yeah, I'm excited because I'm going to make the fight exciting. Not for the other guy's not going to be too exciting because he's probably going to lose quite quickly, but I'll make it exciting and keep him going as long as I can. The only people to beat me are, like I said, Brad Pickett, Ronnie Mann, Terry Etten, all went on to the UFC and do big things in the UFC. I just was a little bit younger than those guys when I had that opportunity. Now, I'm the guy who's the underdog, but I'm also the guy with the most experience. So when those guys step in there with me, yeah, they underrate me, but then they quickly find out, oh my God, I'm not going to beat this guy. I've been undefeated for the last 5 years. I think I'm now 6 or 7 wins in a row without taking a loss. And I have about 1 to 2 fights a year, and the reason for that is it's just purely because I can't get matched. I go onto every show and they go, yeah, we want you, and they try and match me, fights fall through. So I go on to the next show, the next show. Right now, Fusion's looking after me. It's obviously great that they're looking after me and they know they want me to go on to bigger things. But yeah, the other shows, they struggle to match me. And most of those guys, like I said, they pull out, say it's an injury, but then you find out they're fighting next week against another bum somewhere else. I look at myself a bit like the fox in the hen house. There's all these chickens, like I say, clucking away, like, oh, this and that, this and that. And they're all in their little coop, nice and safe, that's the rankings, And then me, the fox, comes along and breaks back into the rankings and says, you know what, I'm going to eat some of these chickens. And you know what, I'm going to keep eating through those chickens until I'm number 1 if I have to. Truthfully, I don't even care about the rankings. I'll just keep winning until someone says, you know what, man, he's got more wins than those guys in the top 10. He's better than those guys. He's fought international guys. It doesn't matter about where he's placed. We'll take him anyway. Simple. That's how I look at it. My game plan is just keep winning, keep dominating, keep beating people in exciting fashion. No one comes to my fights and goes, oh, Aaron's fights are boring. If it's on the ground, I'm pressuring all the time for the finish. If it's standing, no one can catch me, no one can touch me. So the way I look at it is, when people watch my fights, they want to see them. They enjoy what they're seeing. When they watch some other people's fights, yeah, they might have won 12 fights in a row like Brett Johns, but every single one of those fights is completely forgettable. None of my fights are forgettable, even if it was a loss back in the day. Any guy that steps up against me, I'm looking at to create a highlight reel finish. Simple as that, and they're just going to be another person in the highlight reel.